the Baron of Marvel TV, Jeph Joeb. And the Duchess of G4 Programming and Development and Production, Erica Lewis. And I'm Blair. I will be moderating for you. Thank you.
Now, Joe Quesada tells me that the reason why he likes doing the shows in New York is because the New York fans are the best fans in the country. If you're going to do that, you got to get a better New York welcome.
The Big Apple has actually been a really amazing and wonderful experience this year, and I don't know if anybody saw, there was like literally 12 people dressed as the X-Men, everyone from Sunfire to Bishop on the floor today. It was amazing. Woo! Right, I know, Warpath, it was good. We had everybody. So first up, I believe we have the anime Iron Man poster. But I think what you guys really want to see, if I'm correct,
the anime
is
itself.
The first episode of the Iron Man anime. Is let's dim the lights a little bit more and bring it on. Obviously, the Iron Man anime is only the first of several Marvel anime programs. Jeph, would you like to tell the people a little bit about what else they can expect?
Sure. First, I have to thank our partners in all of this. Marvel joined with Sony Animation and with and went out to get what we feel is really the best anime house in the world, Madhouse.
Yeah.
And what we're going to be doing is there'll be actually 4 series, one which will follow the other, and each will be 16 parts. So this is the first one, Iron Man anime. It'll be followed by Wolverine anime. Which is then followed by X-Men anime. I saw Storm over there. When you see anime Storm, she's super cool. And then it wraps up with, believe it or not, folks, probably the coolest of them all, Blade anime.
And not only is the actual anime from Madhouse, but the writing has a pretty awesome pedigree, especially for gigantic nerds like myself.
You know, nothing like this happens without an inspiration that starts off, and the person that put it all together for Marvel and for Sony was Mr. Warren Ellis. So this is
Does anybody in here not know who Warren Ellis is? Yeah, Warren Planetary. Like, I could go on, but yeah, I know, right? Who will admit it, Storm? Who will admit that? So obviously, you know, we have a lot of questions. One that a lot of people may ask is obviously the Wolverine animation that you guys have done. The regular animation has been really successful. Planet Hulk had the greatest Beta Ray Bill cameo of all time. Just throwing that out there. But you know, why sort of branch into anime for you guys?
Well, you know, one of the things that we're doing in Marvel Television is a lots of different ideas. So we're going to be doing live TV, and we're going to be doing, you know, as you guys know, those of you that were there this afternoon, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which will be on Disney XD on October 20th. See how I slipped that in there. And we'll be doing stuff like what you've seen with the Marvel Knights animation, which is the motion comics, for example, the Astonishing X-Men that was done with Joss Whedon and John Cassaday's incredible run on that. And those are just some of the things that we want to be able to do. And really, when you work in the world of animation, you can't forget that there is an enormous audience in anime. And the real trick to being able to do it is to make sure that you do it legitimately. And if you have partners like Sony and Madhouse, you know that it's going to come out as something that, if you're an anime fan, it's super cool, and if you don't know anything about anime, it's still going to be super cool. So it really is just an opportunity for Marvel to get you in every corner of your world.
Right. Well, and this corner of the world happens to be airing on G4. Erica, tell us a little bit about how and why G4 is the place for Marvel anime.
Well, I can't think of a better home for Marvel animation than G4 because our audience is such a big fan of everything that they do. We've been waiting quite a while to bring animation back to G4, and so we were jumping all over this and we're really excited to see it came off.
Absolutely. I'm psyched. I mean, I'm a giant nerd though, so we know that. We know I'm psyched. You know, one really interesting thing about all these stories, are they going to diverge a bit from the traditional Marvel canon? I think I heard that.
Well, look, like everything we do, we always want to capture the spirit of what it is. So you're absolutely, as you just saw, you know, that is Tony Stark, there is Pepper, you know, we are true to the canon in that way. All of the stories will take place in the Pacific Rim. So they're either taking place actually in Japan or in that area. But, you know, as you can tell, you know, just from the setup on this story, you know, there'll be a reason why it is. We didn't want to just have everyone suddenly look like they were anime running around in that part of the world without it being part of the story. You know, when you get to Wolverine, obviously, you know, he has a rich history in Japan, and so that was an easy way to cross over. And when you guys see what some of the other surprises are, it's pretty cool. I do want to add, though, that they are not, this is not an exclusive universe to each particular cartoon story. In other words, Wolverine may stop by in Iron Man, and Iron Man may be stopping by in the X-Men, and they may all be piling on into the Blade series when we get to there. So that kind of world, it will exist as sort of the anime universe for Marvel.
This summer, 2011.
So we have to wait a while. I know that it is very traumatic, but
We're still cooking them, guys. We want to make sure we get them right.
yeah, but Iron Man will go first, right, and then the others will slowly roll out after that.
Correct.
And you know, really quickly, obviously, you guys know who Warren Ellis is. If people aren't aware of Madhouse's sort of like pedigree and status in the industry, do you want to talk about?
You know, I mean, if you guys, I'm sure you've all either seen or heard of Ninja Scroll. You know, this is the level we're talking about. You know, when we sat and with the people at Madhouse, the way that they talked about the Marvel properties, they have the same respect for them that you guys have. And we were on the other side just going, oh my God, all we want to do is just work with you guys. So it really is one of those situations where they want to do their best work. They want to take these characters and present them in a way that work, you know, and I can't stress it enough, not just for the anime audience, but for the mainstream audience as well. As an opportunity for them. You know, this is really a chance, if you love anime, to be able to share this with people that maybe don't know very much about this style of animation, but still love the Marvel characters. You know, this will be a place that is a real entry point for them. And G4 really is, you know, just sort of the coolest place for this to happen. It does skew a little older in terms of the animation. It's part of the reason why we showed this at night, although you don't particularly see it in this one. When you get around Wolverine, he's cutting folks up pretty well. And so we're not shying away from what is traditional anime. So I don't know what G4's putting on air, but I do think you guys are doing it at night.
Yeah, definitely in prime time.
So we mentioned Wolverine, and we know it's got the Warren Ellis pedigree. We know it's a little bit violent. I think we might have like a logo, right? We got a little logo there. But I don't know, Jeff. I kind of feel like maybe I feel like a logo might not do it for you guys. Is that? I feel like some world premiere exclusive little trailer action might be. That man is excited right there. That man is very excited.
You guys got to know no.
Maybe Chris Claremont, Frank Miller inspired moments in there.
There may be a few things. There may be a you feeling at all if you're looking for it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. When I saw that shot of him diving down the building in his claws, digging inside the building, slowed down, I went, and then we got to show people this thing.
Oh man, that's awesome. I'm trying to think. We have some posters, do we not? It said, I lied to you, I'm sorry. It said that on my, I was wrong. I apologize. Don't hate me.
We have that poster that's up there on the screen.
Right. I mean, we have a poster on the screen. But yeah, I mean, I think the bottom line is it's anime, it's Marvel, and if there has ever been a character that sort of has a history in Japan, it's Wolverine. So I think we're all incredibly psyched that this is coming to G4.
Thank you very much. Please go online, tell people what you think, spread the word, tweet, blog, do whatever it is that you do, and continue to have a terrific time here at New York Comic Con. Tomorrow at 12:15, it's Kids Day, and so we'll be doing the last panel for Marvel Television, which will include Superhero Squad. Our good friends at Hasbro will be giving out an exclusive 2-pack action figure for kids. And we'll also be showing Iron Man Adventures for Armored Adventures for those of you that check that show out, which is on Nickelodeon. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Enjoy the con. Enjoy New York. Stay safe.